Good afternoon, everyone. This is Tony from her Homestead Skills. So today we had a bit of an outing, Mark and I, and we went out for a long drive. And as you can see, it's a dull and rainy day. And if you look at the trees and all the ground, and it would be hard to believe that about a month from now everything will be lush and green. But that's what all this rain is for. We're still in the throes of spring and rainy season, and yes, it will be lush soon. But it's far, far too early to be spending any time in the garden, mostly because of what you see here. So we haven't been out and about too much together out driving around, but today was one of those days that we were invited out to a particular location. So we did make the long drive and met with some folks, and after we had our meeting and get together, we did spot a thrift shop on the way, not a thrift shop, a antique shop on the way up here, and I asked Mark that possibly on the way down could we stop into the antique shop, and he's always quite willing to do that, and so we did. But anyway, here is our long, dull, dreary, rainy day drive, and that's what it's been like in Ontario for the past little while. It'll clear up and it'll be bright and sunny, but the trees and the grass still show very little signs of life, but it won't be long. I'm starting to see it. And of course, because of the weather, it's just about impossible to be working in the garden. I think I had one day where it seemed feasible. There might have been one or two others that I missed, but there was one day that I did spend some time there. But it's going to be at least a week for the ground to dry up to any point where I can actually do some work and turn the soil and get rid of weeds and all of that. So yes, it's still waiting on the weather to change, and hopefully everything will turn next week. We're expected to have much warmer weather next week, and hopefully I can spend some time in the garden. Okay, we have now arrived at the antique shop, and I started to do a little bit of a video, but eventually I just turned my video off and took snapshots with my phone. Sometimes it's a little bit easier just to be able to focus on specific items rather than wander around and try to capture everything all at once. So I'm going to, after this little video runs, I'm going to post all those individual shots, and there's some pretty unique things in here. I did ask Mark to look around for some cast iron, and this is the one antique shop where there was not even one piece of cast iron. So there were some lovely things there. There were some things that made me feel like an antique. If only because we used to have some of those phones. Now these plates are absolutely gorgeous, and they weren't a bad deal, but I guess I just didn't bother picking them up this time around. Anyway, I'm going to turn the video off pretty soon and show you some lovely shots. There were some unique things here that I haven't seen elsewhere.